So Donald Trump has made the announcement over on Truth Social that he will not be participating in the debate that is supposed to take place this weekend. That's right. He put up a post over on Truth Social. This is what it says. New CBS poll just out has me leading the field by legendary numbers. Trump, 62%. 46 points above DeSanctimonious, who is crashing like an ailing bird. Ramaswamy, 7%. Pence, 5%. Scott, 3%. Haley, 2%. Sloppy Christie, 2%. Ada Hutchinson, 1%. The public knows who I am and what a successful presidency I had. With energy independence, strong borders, and military. Biggest ever tax and regulation cuts. Let's stop right here. The tax cuts only benefited the 1%. That would be the richest people in the United States. Now, the middle class and the poor, we did get a tax cut, but the tax cuts for the rich were permanent. The tax cuts for the middle class and the poor were temporary, and they've already expired. Regulation cuts, yes, he cut regulations that resulted in train derailments all across the country. No inflation, strongest economy in history, and much more. The strongest economy in history is as a result of President Obama's presidency, not Donald Trump. The economy that we're experiencing now, that's as a result of Donald Trump's presidency. And so he ends saying, I will therefore not be doing the debates. Now, I have two reasons as to why I believe Donald Trump is skipping the debates. Donald Trump is skipping the debates because he knows one of these candidates is going to bring up the fact that he has been indicted 4 times and is facing 91 counts. So, and I'm betting that would be Christie, because the other ones are still very much afraid of Donald Trump and don't want to cross him because they're hoping to bring aboard supporters to support them. And that's just not going to happen. So they're selling their souls on a pipe dream. Trump supporters are not going to support anyone else but Trump. I mean, look at what they're doing to Ron DeSanctimonious. They rip him up every opportunity they get over there on Twitter. They are not going to support anybody else but Donald Trump. My second reason is that Donald Trump is planning to turn himself in on Wednesday. He's doing it to overshadow the debate because he's not going to be there. And so he knows the media will follow him and not what's going on at the presidential debate. So he will use that opportunity to do all of his talking when he turns himself in. Because, you know, when he turns himself in and he comes out, you know, they do all of the process and he comes out, he could call a press conference right then and there. And then nobody is listening to what's happening at the Republican debate. Christie was out on the campaign trail and a reporter told him that Donald Trump had just made the announcement that he would not be participating in the debate. This is what Christie had to say.
By Wednesday night, the front runner for our party's nomination is going to be out on bail in 4 different jurisdictions. When are we going to stop pretending that this is acceptable? Because let me tell you, everybody, whether you believe the criminal prosecutions are justified or not, let's put that aside for a second. The conduct is unacceptable, whether it's criminal or not.
Do you prefer that Donald Trump's on that debate stage on Wednesday?
I prefer that everybody who wants to be president of the United States and win the Republican nomination be on the stage. Because I think Republican voters deserve the respect to show up and to argue the issues with the other candidates who have qualified. So if you've qualified for the stage, which Trump has, not showing up is completely disrespectful to the Republican Party, who has made you their nominee choice, and to the Republican voters whose support you're asking for again. So I think everybody who qualifies should show up and be willing to stand up and defend their record and advocate for what they want for the future.
And then after all of that, Christie went on over to Twitter and he tweeted this. Surprise, surprise. The guy who is out on bail from 4 jurisdictions and can't defend his reprehensible conduct is running scared and hiding from the debate stage. Trump. I believe that's supposed to be equals certified loser, verified coward. It's as I said, Christie is the only one that I take seriously. He's the only one that has the knowledge, the experience, knows policy, and it's like I said, Christie is really the only one that I take seriously. He has the knowledge, he has the experience, he knows the policy, and he's the only one really talking about policy. Now, I ain't saying that Christie is squeaky clean. We know about Bridgegate and we know about Beachgate. I'm saying out of the pool that is available who are running for president, Christie is the only one that I believe is qualified. We'll see what happens. Yes, today is my birthday. Y'all know I love a good, delicious cup of butter pecan iced coffee with cream and sugar. If you want to buy your girl a cup of coffee, here's my Venmo and my Cash App. I will certainly appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm getting ready to go out and do some birthday shopping.